I'm not the typical world champion. I don't have a world champion's face. I don't have a world champion's physique. There's a lot of things I don't have. But what I've always had, my heart. People want to doubt me. People want to not believe in me. That's a mistake. The man standing in front of you right now, staring you in your eyes, is a world-class professional wrestler, and I will get what I deserve. I've never, ever doubted myself.
Eric Young has become the new world heavyweight champion. You gotta be kidding me!
I stand here because of you, for you, and that won't ever change. I love you guys.
It's real easy for people to get behind the people that they perceive to be underdogs because those people validate the people in the audience and their own miserable, unaccomplished lives.
I am just like you. I am one of you.
I'm not one of them, and I never will be, and I'm more than happy about that.
The very first time Magnus came to TNA, I remember seeing him and thinking, that's what a world champion looks like. He's a professional wrestler of the highest caliber.
Sorry to burst your bubble, majority of wrestling fans, but I wasn't like you. I wasn't a social outcast. I was popular. Sacrifice to me is going to actually be redemption, because it's the chance for me to undo a black mark on my career.
And now, TNA Wrestling presents Sacrifice.
Tonight, live from Orlando, Florida, James Storm and Gunner, they will do battle under I Quit rules. Plus, Bobby Roode faces Bully Ray in a tables match. And the World Heavyweight Championship is at stake when the former champ Magnus gets his return bout against Eric Young. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sacrifice, where we open tonight's live pay-per-view with the first of 4 championship matches, World Tag Team titles on the line, 3-on-2 handicap match.
Tonight, me and my squad are gonna make the Wolves howl in pain. Cause it's 3-on-2. The two of them versus DJ Z and your TNA World Tag Team Champions, Robbie, Jesse, the Bro Man. Make some noise!
Like a party up in here, Mike.
Huge edge, Taz, for the defending tag team champions, Jesse and Robbie, the Bromans, because they've got DJ Z as the 3rd member of their team.
Well, that definitely could be a massive, gigantic problem for the team that's going to come out here to challenge for the tag team titles. Well, you can see the Bromans along with DJ Z very confident. These 3 guys, they're like, they're definitely best of friends. They are inseparable, and that's bad for anyone that's around them. They're a little bit annoying.
I'm surprised we haven't heard anything about travel issues, doctor's notes, all the excuses.
That man, Robbie. Yeah, no, everything's good.
Yeah, the excuses that the Bromans have been using in recent weeks to exploit the system.
Let the hunt begin.
And their opponents, Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards, the Wolves!
It was back in February when the Wolves defeated the Bromans to win the World Tag Team titles. The Wolves ended up losing those titles in a 3-way match in Japan back to the Bromans, a match where the Wolves They didn't even lose a ball in that match, but they still lost the title because of the three-way. Opportunity for them to regain the gold.
You know, the Wolves, man, they will take advantage of opportunity. 3-on-2, 10-on-2, 4-on-2, it don't matter to the Wolves. And we got a packed house here tonight. Yeah, I'll tell you what, turn-away crowd. I mean, then we had turn people away. That's what they call turn-away. Right?
Well, thank you.
Turn-away crowd. A lot of TNA fans in the house. Unfortunately, couldn't get in our house. So here we have it.
Those that are here, very vocal tonight, live sacrifice event in Orlando. You know, we heard from the Wolves this past Thursday night on Impact Wrestling. Davey and Eddie not concerned in the least about the 3-on-2 rules.
I just told you they wouldn't be concerned. Did I say that?
Just bringing it forward.
All right.
Mere confirmation.
Week after week, you three have done whatever you can to get yourselves disqualified. Whether it's your leg, your flight, or your laptop, week after week, DQ after DQ after DQ. But tonight is going to be different. Christy, read this, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, per the Director of Operations, MVP, this World Tag Team Championship match is a no disqualification match.
Now that I like. You know what that's called? Closing a loophole.
Well, I agree. Definitely. I mean, the tag team champs definitely did not expect that. Nobody did. Well, look, the Wolves is pretty well documented. They're in pretty tight with MVP.
Well, they were the first signing of MVP when he became Director of Wrestling Operations. Great flurry of offense at the outset from the challengers. Davey and Eddie, the Wolves, taking it to the bromance. Oh, bromance from outside, gonna turn the tide.
That's the thing with the bromance. Whoa. I spoke too soon. I was about to compliment them, but a little too overzealous, and they went flying. Speaking of flying. Oh!
How about the elevation with DJZ? Flying in the air, crashing into his tag partners, the champs.
I got a feeling the flying has not done because Wolves are going to fly.
The double dive from the Wolves as Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards.
The challenge is completely explosive. What an awesome way to kick off Sacrifice. Take a look here, Mike.
Look at this. Look at this.
I don't know if that's double wheel, double hip toss. And then this. House is rocking.
Here comes the double team on DJZ. Shot off into the corner. Davey Richards first. Flying. Shot. Oh, how about the elbow from Eddie Edwards? And then the drop toe hold by Davey Richards. Great follow-up move.
Yeah, the Wolves teamwork. Tremendous teamwork. Look at Jesse now.
Quick roll through with the bridging pin attempt and a 2 count before Jesse in to break up.
Seems like the tag team champions along with DJZ kind of a little clunky. They don't have no chemistry right now.
Director of Wrestling Operations, MVP, making this match no disqualification after everything that we've had to deal with from the bromance to keep those titles in recent weeks.
Listen, that was the worst round kick I've ever seen in my life by Robbie. Those are round kicks and chops. Oh, my God.
And it's all good. It's all legal, this double team.
I think Robbie wished he was back on the Jersey Shore. And the Wolves have really came out here completely fired up.
Oh, my God. How about that kick? Oh! And then a rocket knee to the side of the head from the Wolves' Eddie Edwards. What was that?
Well, like maybe the laptop. Yeah, it was the laptop of DJZ. Again, no disqualification. Uh-oh.
Right, and so as a result, that's legal, and so is this. Big press out on the floor from Jesse. Throw it first across the guardrail was Davey Richards. And Eddie Edwards down in the ring because of the shot from behind by DJZ with the laptop.
Yeah, big momentum swing right here. I mean, the Wolves were the ones that came out, had Christy Henry read that note from MVP that it's a no disqualification. Now it's kind of biting the Wolves in the butt because of that attack with that laptop and guardrail and whatnot.
Jesse drops down for the pin, hooks the far leg, but not enough. You're right, full, total domination from the challengers at the outset of this no disqualification title match that kicks off our live sacrifice pay-per-view. But now, it's all the champs. Roman's in control.
Well, you could see from the beginning of the match, once, like I said, that note was read, that what MVP had stated about the no disqualification, that the Wolves had a game plan, and it worked. They got inside the head of the champions.
Check this out. Pin attempt by Robbie for 2.
But then with that attack, short the laptop, the guardrail shot. I mean, listen, it's been all Bromance and DJZ now.
And now we will see if the champions can exploit that 3-on-2 advantage that they have. Going to use the tape from around his wrist to choke out Eddie Edwards. That's what Robbie E is doing right now. And again, because of the no disqualification rules, that is legal.
Yes, sir. All good in the hood, as they say. Now, live audience here, really supportive of the Wolves. Not many Bromance fans here. No surprise
I would
there.
say that's par for the course.
The men are hated. Their friends hate him, too. Everybody hates him.
DJZ, familiar with championships, former X Division champion. How about the impact behind that elbow to the side of the head of Eddie Edwards? Wow.
DJZ cracked Edwards big time. Ooh. Wow. Well done right there by a tremendous X Division star in his own rank in DJZ.
Eddie.
Got him set up here, Mike. Look at this.
Eddie Edwards is in trouble.
Oh,
Sandwiched in the corner. They came at him from 3 different directions.
That's I'll tell you what that is.
Watch his DJZ though.
That's the triple boom.
That's what it is.
It's attached to me like a triple boom, 3 knees. Robbie E wouldn't stop talking. And hair product was spraying all over me, flying all over the place. Come on, I talk to the town. I go talk to them. I'll wrestle. You know what I mean?
It's your specialty, isn't it? Really, you're known for that, interacting with others.
They all love me. You know that. Yeah. Eddie loves me. I digress. Let's see what happens here now. Eddie Edwards got to try and get to his corner to tag in his partner, Davey Richards, but Robbie E really cinching in that rear chin lock.
Wear down process for the champions, the Bromance. Eddie going to try and get the offense going, but then immediately cut off by the Bromance Robbie E. Davey Richards, well, you can see he is just sitting on ready outside, hand extended into the ring.
Oh, he's stewing. I mean, Davey Richards on that apron is stewing. He knows his partner is in grave danger. He knows the tag team titles are on the line here. Beautiful drop kick right there by Jesse.
Yeah, got to give him credit. Super elevation, great leg extension, and the powerful legs of Jesse Goddard's behind that drop kick.
Might have been Jim Brunzell-like, wouldn't you say?
Not bad.
Good. I mean, not like the drop kicks I threw back in the day, but it's not about.
You left your feet?
Only when I fell. Bear hug right here by the very powerful, thick shoulders and biceps and triceps of Jesse. Boxing the ears, that's smart. That's what Eddie Edwards needs to do, is break that, get that separation to get in Davey Richards into this match.
Series of moves from Eddie Edwards. And again, Davey waiting for the tag. Eddie's got to get to the corner. Just a couple of feet away at this point. Oh, I don't know what happened there.
Well, that's where the 3-on-2 hurts. The challenger, Zima, I should say, DJZ, pulled Davey out off that apron. Great timing by DJZ on that.
Yeah, and then the Bromance going to drag Eddie to the far side to prevent any potential of a tag to get the fresh man, Davey Richards, into the match.
Again.
And now triple team on the floor.
And a reminder, it is no disqualification. So those rules that were put in effect, seemed like that's what the Wolves wanted, and MVP granted it. Now it's hurting the Wolves.
Eddie Edwards on the receiving end of this Bromans and DJZ beatdown. And now, quickly, I love that move. Two for the price of one, the double Hurricane Rana. And just when it looks like he's going to get that separation that you've been talking about, this is the issue with the third man, DJZ, until that kick to the side of the head.
Here we go,
To the
Mike.
corner. Here's the tag, and it's a fresh Davey Richards. And the Wolves have the opportunity right now to take control back in this matchup. Springing back.
God. Wow. Davey Richards, that was awesome. Look at this guy, man. Tremendous in-ring competitor, as is his partner, Eddie Edwards. They make a great team. They might be crowning new tag team champions here, Mike.
Keep your eyes on Davey Richards. High risk from the top. Hits the dual drop kick. And quickly right back up to his feet.
Beautiful kip up right there. Davey is on fire.
Whoa. Went full speed into the corner. DJZ able to get the elbow up.
The laptop.
Laptop comes into play. Communication issues. DJZ, that time the laptop caught Jesse.
Oh! I think we lost internet service on that one.
Eddie Edwards.
Forget about it. That was unbelievable.
With the assist from Davey Richards. The double D's to the back. Oh, get ready to howl. Big double foot stomp off the top by Eddie. Gonna set up Davey Richards, the double stomp as well. Leads to the cover, leads to the pin, and we've got new World Tag Champs.
Your winners and new World Tag Team Champions, the Wolves.
I don't know how they pulled it off. I mean, a 3-on-2 situation, and the Wolves capture back the tag team titles. Oh, man. What a great moment here. This is huge.
Davey Richards, Eddie Edwards, the Wolves at Sacrifice have become World Tag Team Champions one more time.
What a great moment right here. Hell of a match. These two men fought tooth and nail. I mean, again, 3-on-2 situation. They wanted a no disqualification intact, which definitely helped them. The miscue with the laptop was, yeah, look at that as the key, though.
Taz, let's go back. Let's take another look at this great opening World Tag Team title matchup.
Well, the early goals of the match, it was all Wolves. I mean, they were tearing down these three men. And then it just, a good chunk of it, it was the champions. There was I was talking about the guardrail shot right there, and an unbelievable drop kick. That right there might have been the killing blow. That laptop in the head, boom, boom, goodbye. Great job right there. What a match. Tickle Sacrifice.
Post-match celebration here in Orlando for Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards as the Wolves have done it.
Good stuff, man. Exciting.
Great stuff. Mike today, Taz, officially now welcome you to our Sacrifice Live pay-per-view here in Orlando. We kick things off with new World Tag Team Champions. Still 3 more title bouts to come tonight, including the big one. The World Heavyweight title on the line. Magnus gets his rematch against the new champ, Eric Young.
Yes, sir, Mike. And the last we saw, Magnus was wearing out Eric Young, destroying EY with a weapon, with a steel chair this past Thursday on Impact Wrestling. I'll tell you what, that momentum might go towards the challenger. We might crown a new World Heavyweight Champion in a former champ in Magnus. EY might be in trouble.
That huge World Heavyweight title matchup, it's still to come. It's our Sacrifice pay-per-view main event. But Taz, Before we get our next match, what do you say we send it to the back? And our broadcast colleague standing by, JB, Jeremy Borash, take it.
Thank you very much, Mike, Taz, guys. What an atmosphere here backstage. I'm actually outside right now. Here at Sacrifice, we want to encourage everyone watching at home, hashtag TNA Sacrifice. We are reading your comments as they happen online. Up next, it is the committed match. And the winner to be determined by the first person who throws their opponent inside of this padded wagon. And joining me is one of the competitors in this matchup, Samuel Shaw. If you would please, sir. My question for you is, have you realized the possibility that tonight you will be thrown inside this padded van and committed?
Creepy bastard. Creepy bastard. Creepy bastard! Those are the things that Ken Anderson and these people have called me. And they wish for me to go inside one of these into a psychiatric ward. I can't. I won't let it happen. Not tonight. Not ever.
Right. Well, I do have to ask you your thoughts on Mr. Anderson visiting your home this last week on Impact.
JB, my mother nurtured me, brought me up, and I blossomed into the young, attractive, artistic man that I am today. And tonight, I'm dedicating this match to her. Christy, this one's for you.
All right, it is up next. Committed match. Samuel Shaw going one-on-one with Mr. Anderson.
Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna use the restroom, okay?
All right, no problem. I saw the way you were looking at my girl. My girl just looks good down.
Thanks. Should we see the rest of the place?
Let's do it.
Are you coming up?
Be right there.
We need to talk about last week.
I just like to collect things of beauty.
We just need to keep this professional. Professional.
Christy Hemme, now look, I've respected your space, but there's certain men that are not respecting your wish. Ken Anderson, he's one of those guys. Women like Christy Hemme are always available.
Christy Hemme was in trouble, and I helped her. I would do anything to help Christy Hemme. When Christy Hemme slapped me across the face, she created something beautiful. Beautiful.
Christy! Christy! Where are you? Where are you? Samuel's here!
Christy. Well, hello, Samuel. You creepy bastard. Leave her alone!
This thing between us, it's complicated. I've had a change of heart. I think that you're just misunderstood.
Christy, I'm so happy that you've finally seen the light.
Just close your eyes. Keep them closed. Come on, everybody. Show Samuel how much you love him, because we're going to take him exactly where he belongs. Keep your eyes closed, Samuel. Okay, Samuel. Turn around. Don't open your eyes. Just turn around and open them.
Well, surprise, surprise!
Whoa! Oh. Got himself out of there.
I was told that Samuel's family still lives at this address right here. Is this the Shaw residence?
Oh, yes, it is.
I'm Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
My name is Christy.
Where's his bedroom?
In the basement, silly. Samuel's not here right now, but would you like to see his bedroom?
doing in my bedroom?
I said, what are you doing in my bedroom?
What on earth are you boys doing down there making all that ruckus? Samuel.
I didn't think it was possible, but the creepy Samuel Shaw got even creepier.
I don't know who's creepier, Samuel Shaw or his mother, Christy.
Yeah.
She's kind of hot, but she's a little weird.
And speaking of Christy, conspicuous by her absence, our beautiful ring announcer, Christy Hemme, for this match tonight here at Sacrifice. I think that's probably a good idea in light of the recent situation between Christy Hemme and Samuel Shaw.
Yeah, this whole situation between Shaw and Anderson, as we just saw in that video package, it documents the middle of this thing was the obsession that this guy here has with Christy Hemme. And that's the bottom line. And an obsession turned into some strange, weird stuff, and it's Christy.
Declining the mic drop. Mr. Anderson staring directly down the ring at Samuel Shaw. Special rules in this committed match. You have to put your opponent inside the padded wagon. The van is located outside the arena here in Orlando, and you have to close both doors.
Well, it's Samuel Shaw, as weird and creepy as he is. He knows what he's doing between the ropes and outside the ropes. So he's breaking that, any type of energy that Anderson was bringing out here, which he brought a lot of it. You see that Samuel Shaw, it's just unpredictable.
And again, this is going to be a fight. I wouldn't look for this to be a wrestling match. And again, it's not about winning by pin or submission. It's about beating your opponent to the point where you can put him in the padded wagon and close both of the doors.
A little cat and mouse game here. In, out, in, out. Have to hook up eventually. See, Anderson knows that Samuel's kind of making his way towards Christy Hemme. Well, I guess he's out here.
Yeah, well, we didn't hear from Christy Hemme. But as we saw, yeah, she's around the ringside area. And
now she's in trouble.
Oh.
Samuel Shaw tried to sucker punch Anderson by using Christy as a shield, which is not cool. Shots here by Anderson.
Yeah, absolutely what you would expect from Mr. Anderson after what he has been dealing with from Samuel Shaw in recent weeks. Guardrail going to come into play here early on.
Yeah, you can just see that Anderson's on point, bringing some heavy-duty blows, drilling Samuel Shaw big time. Whoa, whoa! Wow, backdrop there, huh?
High elevation out of the corner by Anderson. Sends Samuel Shaw up into the lights as Christy looks on from ringside, and then follow up with the running clothesline that takes Shaw up and over the top.
It's just a non-stop attack by Anderson. Ooh, that was a great job, like him or not, by Shaw, by Samuel Shaw to take the momentum of Anderson and drive him face first into the apron.
Referee going to try and get these two back into the ring. That's referee Scott Wheeler. And Shaw right in Wheeler's face. We've seen the intimidation tactics by Samuel Shaw. When it comes to officials, when it comes to what people like Jeremy Borash in the past, and certainly that very strange situation with Christy Hemme.
Oh, wow. Well, this is not Anderson's first rodeo. I mean, Shaw thought he was going to nail him in the gut. Nobody home.
Able to sidestep Shaw. Ooh. Hear the impact of that clubbing blow to the back of Shaw, and then his head just rings off the side of the ring, off the apron.
Gotta ask you, Mike, did it seem a little strange to you? I mean, that this guy Samuel Shaw is still living at home with mommy in his room that looks like a little kid's room.
Yeah, that was the reference that I made when he came out, that I didn't think he could get creepier, but what we saw on Thursday night took creepiness to another level.
He hooked in that kata katami, that awesome choke that Samuel Shaw possesses. I don't know if he's got it incomplete. You see Anderson trying to block it by grabbing his own wrist. Trying to, I should say, relieve some of that pressure. He's mastered. Samuel Shaw has mastered this jiu-jitsu, judo chokehold.
And this would certainly be one way to take Anderson and take him out of the match and put him in the padded wagon.
He's out. Definitely just straight up choked him out with the kata katami. He's got that hold in the right way. I mean, it's locked.
You see the concern from Christy Hemme, and under normal circumstances, Samuel Shaw, if this was a pin or submission match, Samuel Shaw would be the winner. But that's not the case here. This is just step number one.
And a big step conquered by Samuel Shaw. I mean, he choked the man out. And now, oh my God, Christy, get out of here.
Well, Christy obviously concerned about the condition of Anderson, but now she's in danger. Whoa!
This guy's freaky though, man. That smacks don't bother me. He kind of digs it.
You're right. Check the look on the face of Samuel Shaw. The smile after being slammed. And the recovery by Mr. Anderson enables him to hit the spinning neck breaker on Shaw.
I'm shocked that Anderson was able to revive through that choke.
The tone of this match has changed dramatically. No. Anderson says no. Oh, gonna bring the guardrail into play and use it as a weapon.
Anderson not letting Samuel Shaw breathe all over him.
Shaw trying to escape, trying to get away from Anderson, who, as you mentioned, is right on him with the offense. Gonna set up, looked like he was gonna set up on the ramp for the mic check. The momentary delay enabled Shaw to connect with the elbows. Well, that's a dangerous move in the ring. But how about the danger involved on the very unforgiving entrance ramp?
Washed him. Let's take another look here. Look at that impact, spine first. Good luck to Samuel Shaw after that. You heard Anderson say we're going for a little ride.
Sammy!
Ooh, what a shot by Anderson to the midsection with the chair. It doubles over Shaw. Oh.
Say I quit. I'm done. Let's go for a little walk. Come on. Little walk, baby.
Tell you what, this Samuel Shaw, he's going to need an ambulance. Get about a nutty wagon.
Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea. I'm not done yet.
Anderson, yeah, apparently not finished. Oh! That time flinging Shaw with such force and velocity that he knocked the guardrail completely over. Check out the look on Shaw.
Yeah, he's like, his eyes look further away than normal. That overhand right, loads of impact right there.
JB! Get out of here. JB! Look who I got. Here, come on. Ask us some questions, JB. Come on. Come on, give us a little interview.
How's the match going?
Not very good right now. Not very good right now, JB. As you can see, I'm about to go to the funny farm.
Anderson just continues the offense. Oh, by dropping him back first onto the cart.
Let's go for a little ride now.
That's one way to do it.
Oh, so these. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oops!
Back of his skull. You see that? Hit those gearboxes.
And there's the padded wagon.
Looks kind of cozy, I got to tell you.
Really?
Like a little bench.
Boy, don't turn your back on Samuel Shaw. Anderson thought he had sufficiently weakened Shaw to the point where he'd just be able to throw him in the back of the padded wagon.
Padded wagon? Yeah, you can't turn your back. You can't turn your back on Samuel Shaw.
Samuel.
This is very dangerous by Chrissy. She needs to be very careful.
Oh! I didn't see that one coming. Nor did Samuel Shaw.
Holy nut shot. That was nasty.
Now, Anderson has Shaw just where he wants him. And able to use the mic check. There he is, tossed in to the padded wagon. Close the doors to finalize and close the deal.
There it is.
No ring announcement necessary. Christie to celebrate with Mr. Anderson. Shaw put in the back of the wagon. And there he goes. Going to take him to the funny farm.
You're exactly. What exit is the funny farm here in Orlando? 6 or 7?
About a mile and a half down the street, isn't it?
Oh, that was crazy. Crazy stuff right there. Fun to fun.
Mr. Anderson victorious over Samuel Shaw at our live Sacrifice pay-per-view event. Taz, what do you say? We review what went down in the committed match.
Took that Kazakatami, man, that choke right there. He had Anderson. I thought he was choked out for good. Maybe he didn't have it cinched in all the way. I don't know. Anderson was able to revive himself while Christie was definitely about to be in a bad spot. And then here came Anderson, and he did not stop what just massive offense.
Threw everything at Samuel Shaw. Dropped him down back first on the cart.
How about this assist right here by Christie?
Didn't hurt, did it?
You gotta hate when a chick Needs you in the yeah bag, I gotta tell you. But anyway, Mike checks City right into the back of that truck. And then, walk to the old, as you called it, not the paddy wagon, the funky wagon, funny wagon, whatever how you called it.
Padded wagon.
Padded wagon, there you go. Only the funny farm. Do you have, like, livestock on the funny farm? Or
what are you asking me for? Yes, after everything that Christie's had to put up with, can't blame her for the assist as Anderson wins the match, and we send it to the back in JB. Thank you very much, guys. Get ready, because up next, the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle and Willow team up to take on my guest at this time, Rockstar Spud and EC3. And after all is said and done, everything between you and Kurt Angle, do you feel like you've been in the wrong for any of this?
In the wrong? Is making a name for yourself in the wrong? Is making a impact in the wrong? Look, here are the facts. Kurt Angle is an Olympic gold medalist. Bravo, Kurt. Kurt Angle has been a multi-time world champion. Bravo, Kurt. Kurt Angle has stepped in the ring with legends and have beaten them all. Bravo, Kurt. But there's one man, Kurt, that you will never, ever, 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 ever beat. Me.
And Mr. Willow, I have a bone to pick with you too. You kidnapped me. You tried to break my leg. You left me in a sack. I gotta do. But what I'm really here for is to make sure my best friend in the entire world, Mr. EC3, gets his win over the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
All right, it is up next here at Sacrifice. Tag team action coming your way.
Marching with soldiers, right? The Rockstar Spud music. These are rock stars. They're rock music.
The tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Rockstar Spud.
Hi-ho, it's off the work. All right, I digress.
Are you surprised at the swagger here of Rockstar Spud?
He better worry about Willow. He's talking about, I'm going to help Mr. EC3,
his best friend in the world, yeah.
Yeah, defeat Kurt Angle. You got to be careful of a guy named Willow who's Jeff Hardy's angry, violent alter ego. So, let's not forget that part. Right or wrong?
100% right.
Excuse me, it makes me feel like I'm somewhere majestic. I don't know where that would be.
And his tag team partner from Boca Raton, Florida, Ethan Carter III, EC3.
The nephew of our TNA president, Dixie Carter, EC3, Ethan Carter III, says there's absolutely no way that Kurt Angle, the multi-time world heavyweight champion, as he referred to him, is going to beat EC3. And of course, keep in mind the history that Carter has had with Angle to the point of injuring his knee, sidelining Kurt, putting him on the disabled list. Now Kurt Angle back. Ready to do battle tonight as Willow's tag team partner, Mr. Willow.
Mr. Willow, yep. Not to be confused with Willow. But, multi-time world champion to be correct. It's the correct Mr. EC3. Kurt Angle's a 13-time world heavyweight champion and Olympic gold medalist, so you better be ready. Better be ready.
And their opponents, introducing first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle!
Man, Kurt looks in phenomenal condition. He's got a heavy brace on that left knee, though, but he looks great. Just see the man is just in amazing condition.
Yeah, it was great to have Kurt Angle back on Impact Wrestling. Rockstar Spud, maybe not so great for him this past Thursday night, as the intimidating presence of the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle sent Spud and Carter quickly out to the floor.
Tag team partner. This is Willow.
Oh, here it is, your favorite part. Willow and his umbrella.
Isn't it bad luck to open an umbrella and run over a black cat at night indoors? Isn't it something like that? I think I'm a little
You're close.
Yeah, close, right. And then like kick a ladder while you run. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, you got the umbrella. Willow's this nutty, wacky, silly, crazy dude, man. Jeff Hardy's over ego.
Yeah, but if you think about it, his ring style, nothing like Jeff Hardy. Totally different side of Jeff Hardy is Willow. The level of viciousness, the level of aggressiveness, absolutely off the charts. But when it comes to that bad luck at opening the umbrella, it might be bad luck for EC3 and Rockstar Spud tonight.
It's like Willow's a tortured soul. This engine makes me tortured because it freaks me out. You don't feel tortured like every Thursday night, right?
I was just going to say, every time I'm sitting at the broadcast table with you,
thank you,
that's the word that comes to mind.
Torture. Crazy, man. You got to figure Rockstar Spud. He probably still has nightmares of poor little cat. But out in that barn, that shed, oh, crap.
Probably why he calls it Mr. Willow.
Yeah. Talk about an odd pairing here, Kurt Angle and Willow, man. A lot of credibility, though.
Yeah, but two of the absolute best in our profession joining forces as a tag team here tonight live in Orlando at Sacrifice.
It's pretty fun to see Kurt Angle back in '96 in the Olympics. If he wore a mask like Willow wore, imagine that. Pretty cool.
No.
Red, white, blue,
quite honestly, I can't.
Red, white, and blue mask. All right, here we go.
This is a moment that Kurt Angle obviously has been waiting for, and well, he just gets close to EC3, and Carter ducks under the ropes. Going to try and slow things down, it looks to me.
Oh, he better. EC3 better, because you can see Kurt Angle's lowering his level. Uh-oh.
His best friend in the world just tagged him in.
Rockstar Spud not too happy. He's got his fantastic Starless suit on there.
Tremendous.
I know
Tremendous.
You get it.
Shades of Bobby Fulton, you would say, huh? Gotcha.
Look at Spud. He's getting all fired up. Look, he's got a template for his son of a gun.
Kurt doesn't want to deal with Spud. Angle insisting that he gets EC3.
If you don't get out of the ring, I'm going to kick your ass from here all the way to England.
Spud, get out of the ring if you know it's good for you. That's great.
Is that what you do to your best friend in the world?
Hey, Spud wants to survive. Uh-oh. Here we go. He's fired up now. This kid's fired up. He can go. The entitled one himself. The one percenter.
Yeah, we mentioned it just moments ago. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Finally, the opportunity for Kurt Angle to gain his revenge on EC3. But Carter, looks like he's going to do everything within his power to avoid Kurt. But now what do you think of this?
Well, Kurt, he wants EC3 to He's on bottom. He wants EC3 to try and, he's in a referee stance. He wants to try and get some points or do something too. Maybe that was smart.
Quickly, Hank sweeps the leg, then goes with the double leg, and immediately goes to the ankle lock. Carter dives across the ring to avoid the grip of the Olympic gold medalist and tags Spud in. Spud felt the power of the ankle lock on Impact Wrestling from Kurt.
I think we might have had a Spud chant going there. Insert the umbrella. Oh, hopefully not. Wait a minute. What is going on? It's like friggin' Mary Poppins. He's doing a Jim Dandy. No, it wasn't Jim Dandy. Let's take a look at the flying umbrella of Brian Melendez. I don't know what the hell. He did a double umbrellas in the air. Oh, this is wacky.
Yeah, it's wacky, but just what we've come to expect from the alter ego of Jeff Hardy. And that suplex, that's also what we've come to expect. The belly-to-belly released overhead by Kurt on EC3.
Mary Poppins chant, Mike, you're killing it.
I think you'd be more concerned about Kurt Angle's condition after going into the steps.
Well, you better more about the condition right now of Rockstar Spud.
Sneaking in from behind, EC3. You know who's legal here at this point?
Of course I do. Not to tell you.
You're not going to share it, though, huh? No. Elbow for Spud. Carter rushes into the elbow. Quickly. Willow explodes with the offense off the top.
And EC3 is the legal man, correct, Mike? Yes. Maybe. I don't know. All right. It don't matter. It's just Willow's in there now. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I believe Spud is the legal man.
That's exactly right. He is.
Head ringing repeatedly off the corner turnbuckle. Oh! And this is where we see that totally different side of Jeff Hardy. Into the splash, into the cover, the lateral press for two.
Spud might be a dud. Oh, maybe not. Look at that. Running right through Willow is EC3. Good job right there.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be potentially some kind of an offensive move from Willow, maybe twist of fate. But when he turned around, he got dropped by EC3. That opens the door for Spud to continue the offense here on Willow.
Well, that's what if you're EC3 and Rockstar Spud, you want to get frequent tags in and out. Fresh man on Willow. Kurt Angle still down.
Yes, Kurt's still down after going into the steel steps outside. You have to wonder about Kurt's condition. I don't know if he went. Did he go?
Yeah, I don't know.
Knee first, leg first into the steps.
He had that heavy brace on there, so any kind of impact definitely could have injured Kurt's knee. Maybe worse, who knows? I'm just assuming. There's Kurt trying to get to a vertical base.
Angle trying to fight through the pain outside. Meantime, inside the ring, Carter gets a near fall on Willow.
Shot a half Nelson, has control of the jaw of Willow. EC3 controlling the upper body of Willow. Keep him at bay so he can't fly around. It's smart.
Willow feeding off the response from the crowd here in Orlando. Able to land on his feet. Drops straight down. Connects with the jawbreaker and then the boot right to the chest of Carter.
Oh, wow. Spud, good job.
No chance for the twist of fate that time. Spud involved from outside. And then the follow-up offense from EC3.
Spud, a legitimate factor in this match. Oh, here comes Angle. Here comes Angle.
Yeah, speak of legitimate. That's the description of the Olympic gold medalist. Suplex number 2, and Kurt still has the grip.
Well, we've seen Kurt Angle nail multiple suplexes in a row. He only needed 3.
Whoa. Kurt's got the ankle lock. Spud gonna fly in from behind.
Oh my God.
Speaking of flying, yeah.
Almost hit Tampa.
When Kurt Angle pulls those straps down, Olympic gold medalist turns up the offense. Ooh, the chop block from behind by EC3.
That heavily braced left knee, the surgically repaired left knee of Kurt Angle.
Kurt feeling the pain in the leg and the knee. Meanwhile, Willow, well, that was out of the Jeff Hardy playbook.
What's Willow got in mind here?
Here comes Willow. Go right up the back of Spud.
Smart by Willow, get rid of the bigger competitor. And now look at this. 2-on-1 situation. Little Spud, you're in trouble, kid.
That time, he caught him. Twist of fate. Sets up Kurt.
Whoa!
Who drives Spud down with that suplex. And then Willow falls up. Hits the swanton. Leads to the pin. Leads to the cover and the 3 count.
Your winners, Kurt Angle and Willow.
Well, nice, solid, strong victory for Angle and Willow. That look that Angle's giving EC3, I don't think he's done with him. And EC3 not going to help. Poor Rockstar Spud, he's all banged up, his ankle's all twisted up. And look what happened here. Then Angle slam. And then watch this. Vintage Jeff Hardy or Willow, any way you want to put it.
Kurt Angle and Willow, while they gain the victory in this tag team match, well, judging by the look on Kurt's face as he stares down EC3, I don't think Kurt feels like he's done with Ethan Carter the third quite yet. Angle and Willow victorious at Sacrifice, and earlier today, the World Heavyweight Champion Eric Young had these comments.
Eli, tell me what it means to you to be defending your title tonight at the Sacrifice pay-per-view.
I've had one dream my whole life since I was 5. It's the same dream everyone in this business had, and that's to be world champion. And I am world champion. I did it. Now, there's people that are saying it would never happen. It can happen. I've heard the word no lots of times in my life. But everything I've set out to do in this world, I'm doing it right now. I'm a dreamer. I dream big. This has been the craziest 2 weeks of my life, the best 2 weeks of my life. I know I've got a target on my back. Every night I go out there, I can lose the belt. But what people need to understand, I'm not doing this for just me. I'm doing this for everyone that heard the words, no. You can't. You're not good enough. I've heard those words, and I didn't take it for an answer. How does it feel to be defending my belt at Sacrifice? It feels good. When they chant, go EY go, go EY go. It makes my blood boil. It makes me crazy. It makes me do things that I never thought possible. And tonight, I'm not leaving here without my title. It feels too good.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. We're going to have so much fun.
Yeah, I'm excited too. And it is going to be fun, Tanea. But it's going to be a lot of work, too.
Okay.
And I don't need Tanea. I need Rebel in my corner.
Oh, you're going to get Rebel. You're going to get all the Rebel you can handle. Just the two of us.
Well, just the 4 of us.
What? What do you mean, just the 4 of us?
It's gonna be Rebel, Nux, Crazy Steve, and the Freak.
No, 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 no. We're not Crazy Steve. He's crazy. And the Freak absolutely freaking not. No.
Listen, we need all the help we can get. We're gonna send this money back to the car and we'll get this thing rolling again. It's already done. We're going to pick him up. Right now.
Knox.
He beat any American wrestler. He's champion.
執念。その単語は私の人生を表している。成功への執念は私のトレーニングをかきたてる。私は世界のベストとなりたいし、それ以下に甘んじたくない。私を成功に導くため、グレート・ムタがプレッシャーをかけてきました。そしてそのプレッシャーは自己の限界を超えさせようとしている。私は最も新しい世代の戦士です。そして日本のプロレスの歴史を肩に背負っています。
As the pre-match video just showed, current champion mentally, physically dedicated to his profession as he defends his X Division title right now. Here's the X Factors to break things down and preview this matchup. In an effort to determine who is the best of the X Division, TNA match Japan Sonata against Mexico's Tigre Uno in a 3-match series, the victor being recognized as the champ. It was recently on Impact Wrestling. Sonata, Dragon suplexed his way to a 1-0 lead, but then on April 17, Tigre Uno evened things up, hitting that Sabretooth 450 to force the deciding match. And now tonight, it boils down to who scores the pin or the submission win. Sonata fights for the pride of Japan. Tigre Uno representing his home country of Mexico. Who's going to emerge under the pressure?
The following contest is the best of 3 for the X Division Championship. Introducing first from Tijuana, Mexico, Tigre Uno.
Well, all boils down to this. Even at 1-1, this is the rubber match. Match number 3 in that best of 3 series. Tigre Uno with a victory would capture the X Division title. And you know he would love to do that, representing his home country of Mexico.
You know why it's called a rubber match, right? You know what that means, that old expression?
You're going to explain it to me.
Do you know?
Go right ahead, explain it.
The loser has to bounce back. That's what it means. Rubber match.
Got it.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, your X Division champion, Sonata!
Well, listen, this Sonata, this young man here, the X Division champion, an amazing competitor. No doubt about that. But he does have a boatload of pressure on him. As we witnessed in that video package, you know, he basically said it himself. I mean, the pressure from the Great Muta, the pressure of his nation, of Japan. That's a lot of pressure on a young kid, a young athlete's shoulders. And it's on this guy. So far, he's doing real good.
And in terms of his athletic ability, 26-year-old Sonata, what to me, he is the true definition of a blue-chip athlete. It was last month in Japan, Tokyo Sumo Hall, when Sonata defeated Austin Aries to win that X Division title. Sonata's TNA debut back in March in our lockdown pay-per-view, teaming up with Yasu and the legendary Great Muta as they defeated Chris Sabin, Christopher Daniels, and Kazarian. You know, in the past, Sonata and his opponent tonight, Tigre Uno, they have teamed up. They've been tag team partners on Impact Wrestling. And now...
That don't matter now, as you know, Mike.
Not in the least. But now they look to show supremacy in the X Division. And the winner of this match leaves Sacrifice with that X Division championship.
Got to definitely give the quickness advantage to Tigre Uno for sure. Size and power advantage goes to the X Division champ Sonata. And again, this is the match, the rubber match. Whoever wins this thing, well, they're the X Division champion.
This is the one that decides. Quick leg sweep, not even a one count for Tigre Uno, who's right back in the face of Sonata. You can see the appreciation shown by Sonata towards his opponent.
Smart by Sonata, such a young competitor, not to rush in for anything else there. He backed off. He realized, okay, let's reset this thing here. That's smart. That's a veteran move by a young competitor.
Legendary Great Muta, as you mentioned, told Sonata when coming to TNA, wow, beautifully done, that you're not only representing the Wrestle One promotion, the group in Japan founded by the Great Muta, but the entire industry of Japanese wrestling.
A little pressure.
Just a bit. Show and prove your quality and represent your country. That's the task that the Great Muta gave Sonata, and he has done exactly that.
Those uppercuts right there, slowing down, stopping, I should say, Sonata. Look at the power here by Tigre Uno. We've seen Sonata before here. Look at this. Beautifully done. Rolling through those. Kratos starts off like almost like an abdominal stretch.
Yeah, it stops things off with Tigre Uno's shoulders down for a 2 count. Since becoming X Division champion, Sonata defending that title, not only in the United States, but also in Japan. 2 successful title defenses in Japan for Sonata, one against Yoshioka and one against Christopher Daniels.
Sonata, man, he's building up some, I'm sorry, I should say, Tigre Uno building up some speed to an arm drag. Oh, look at this, nice submission. Oh,
now it's Sonata's shoulders down for just 2.
Good job by the referee. What's his name, Bob Feller?
Oh, Scott Wheeler.
That was close.
Bob Feller.
He played for the Orioles in '68.
No, Cleveland Indians.
All right. That's close. With Tigre Uno working on that. The quad or the knee, some portion of the leg, a hamstring. Uno, one more, Uno!
Now check this out.
Oh, man, what the hell?
Rolls through with the arm seized.
Break his neck.
And Sonata, boy, in a tough position here.
Tap out.
Referee right on top of things. Scott Wheeler to see if Sonata...
Oh, my God, look at his leg. Look at how Sonata's knee is bent up. His head is... Holy... That's a legit submission right there.
Yeah, equal pressure on the head as well as the arm.
Somehow, Sonata pulled that leg out. That was the key to break that hold.
And Sonata now able to take over.
He's got power, Michael.
But Tigre Uno lands on his feet, shoots Sonata off into the corner.
But floating in the air.
Amazing agility. Goes springboard. Sonata 1 step ahead. Drop kick to the midsection.
It's when you compete against someone or tag with them, as you said in the past, you get to know what he does. Let's take another look here at this springboard by Tigre Uno and then the drop kick counter by the X Division champ.
Yeah, and meanwhile, back live, Sonata gets a 2 count on Tigre Uno. Winner of this match, match 3 in the best of 3 series, will leave Sacrifice with the X Division championship. And right now, you can sense the confidence level of Sonata rising.
Gotta be going for it. Wait, whoa.
Looked like he's going to go for the dragon right there, that dragon suplex that...
Oh, he had double overhooks, actually.
Yeah, that gained him the victory. Yeah, it was the overhook instead of the underhook that time, right?
That's right. And look at that. Nice job by Tigre Uno. This is when this guy's great. Oh, unsettled situations, movement, a lot of movement. That's where Tigre Uno... Watch, we're going to see some movement now.
Sure are. Twisting, flip dive. As Tigre Uno goes high risk, and you can see Sanada favoring his neck.
Let's take a look here.
Oh, yeah, that's wide.
Yeah, it looked like his knee, right?
Sure.
Tigre Uno's knee might have hit. Yeah, it sure did. Right on top of the shoulder AC joint area of the right shoulder of the X Division champion. Right there, like a collarbone area. It's very easy to separate that joint with enough impact. And Tigre Uno, man, he brought it.
Sanada going to try and fight right back. Quickly gets up to his feet. Series of strikes come flying off the ropes. Misses with the clothesline. But Tigre Uno able to connect with the kick.
Sanada showing a lot of toughness, I should say. Let's stay with my new teeth.
Wow, one fluid motion by Sanada, or by Tigre Uno, but Sanada able to get the knees up at the last second. Springboard and the chop to the top of the head.
Just landed right on his feet, no problem.
Tigre Uno is dazed. Sanada back one more time with the springboard into the chop. Gonna go back to the well again.
I tell you, he makes it look so easy to springboard up, nail a guy in the head with a shot, and then land on your feet. He just does it effortless. I mean, it's unbelievable.
That's the athletic ability that we've been talking about, and it's on display here tonight at Sacrifice. Quick roll through. Tigre Uno going to turn things around. Ooh! And then the released suplex. Wow. Sends Sanada, the back of his head, making contact with the corner.
Good way to snap a guy's neck right
just
there.
Right here. Pin. Wheeler counts. Just two.
I'd have been smarter to grab that rope, but no matter. Sanada broke it up. And that German suplex. What intent to injure and hurt.
and keep in mind, that follows up the flip dive out to the floor just a moment or so ago when he hit the head and the shoulder of Sanada.
Yes, yes.
So it's a sound strategy by Tigre Uno to follow up the offense that he had just moments ago.
Now what? Oh! Hard landing right there for Tigre Uno. Uno landed on his duo.
And Sanada, snaps it off from the top. Hits the Hurricane Rana, brings him back in.
There's that double overhook. Oh, that tiger suplex with a bridge. He had so much velocity on that back arch, Mike, on that throw. He lost the overhook, which probably prevented him the victory right there.
That's a great point.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, the momentum of Tigre Uno probably was the difference in terms of getting the 3 count.
Totally was. He lost the overhook, which when you do a tiger suplex, tiger drop, when you bridge back, you need to have those overhooks to nail that pinfall. And he lost the overhook.
Watch this. Here comes the moonsault. And while Tigre Uno avoided the moonsault.
There it is. He's going for it again here. Maybe not.
Oh, look at that. Able to roll through. Now it's Sanada's shoulders down. Tigre Uno on the verge of becoming X Division champion, but still life left in Sanada.
Oh. Oh, my God. What the hell? A high cradle into a DDT type, spiking the man's skull. We got a new X Division champ coming right here, buddy. Sanada's out.
And Tigre Uno goes for that 450, his saber-tooth splash. But amazingly, Sanada was able to regain his consciousness, come back. And there's the moonsault. Let's see if this does it. Here's the lateral press. Here's the 2 and the 3, and Sanada remains X Division champion.
your winner and still X Division champion, Sonata.
Well, you just see right there, tremendous victory to retain his championship by Sonata, and his obsession, the way he is, his training, his mindset, his lifestyle is to be a champion. He's bred to be a champion. That's all this kid knows. Hence why he is our X Division champion. I'm sure the great Mood is proud of him, along with the country of Japan. Great victory in a great matchup against Tigre Uno.
Yeah, this match exemplifies what the X Division is all about. Kudos to TNA management for presenting this great best-of-3 match series. And the props go to Sonata, who still has the X Division title.
You see that respect level that Sonata has towards Tigre Uno. What's not to respect? It's a hell of a matchup, hell of a series between these two amazing athletes.
It really was.
International mega stars here. Hensheko, yeah. It's Japanese. Hensheko, trying to teach them a language.
Maybe you can use this next highlight package.
In English or Japanese?
In Japanese.
No, I'll do English. Well, Brooklynese anyway. Well, listen, two international superstars for sure. Best of 3 series, as we said. And you knew you were going to get some high-flying insanity, and Tigre Uno brought it. Sonata brought his knees up there, and this German suplex by Sonata. I'm sorry, by Tigre Uno. Really had him here.
Thought that was going to be the difference maker at that point. And if you didn't think that was, you certainly thought that would be. But then the moonsault proved the difference.
Obsessed to be a winner, obsessed to be a champion. He's still got the X Division title, Sonata.
Impressive win in our best-of-3 series for Sonata, representing his home country of Japan, as we send it to JB. Take it, Jeremy.
All right, thank you very much. What a night so far here at Sacrifice. And we're reading all of your feedback coming in. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, hashtag TNA Sacrifice. We appreciate your thoughts on tonight's show. Coming up next, a matchup, a very personal matchup, where the only way to win is by making your opponent say the words, "I quit." Gunner, about to face my guest at this time, the Cowboy James Storm. Are you ready for tonight?
JB, they call me the Cowboy, correct? Over the last couple months, you can call me the Star Maker, because that's what I've done. I've made Gunner a star. I've made his daddy a star. And Gunner, just as I made a star, I can break a star. And I will make him say, "I quit." Because Gunner, you will find out that sooner or later, God will cut you down. Sorry. Not sorry.
They once were like brothers.
I'm proud of you, and I got your back.
But when their paths to gold intersected, all hell broke loose.
I am Cowboy James Storm, and I take a backseat to no damn body.
Now it's personal.
Right now, your dad is looking down and thanking God that he's dead.
That he's not here to see his son and his grandson become huge disappointments.
And tonight, their bitter war will escalate to unprecedented levels.
Think of the emotion that Gunner has in this fight. It's a fight for his family.
Storm.
Damn it, Storm! What the hell are you doing?
Gunner.
I was trained to never give up, to fight.
In an I Quit match. Who will have the guts to make the greatest sacrifice?
I got something to prove to you, that I'm the toughest man that was a part of this team right here.
You should pray to your God
because James Storm is going to cut you down.
Who will say, I quit?
First from Williamsport, Tennessee, the Cowboy, James Storm.
Taz, one of the most intense, one of the most personal grudges and rivalries that we have ever witnessed here in TNA.
Yeah, that thing is definitely at a very high level of intensity. And personal stuff going on. I mean, that sort of man, this man right here, the Cowboy James Storm, I still can't believe that he took a beer bottle to the back of Gunner's dad's head. I mean,
and then has the guts to say, I made your daddy a star.
Well, this is definitely a different Cowboy James Storm the past several weeks. Definitely a malicious, vicious, violent man.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, Gunner!
Taz, if you will, take us inside the heads of Gunner and Storm in a match that's being fought under I Quit rules. Two very proud individuals, and you are going to have to beat the hell out of your opponent before he utters those two words, I quit.
Well, it's the worst match to be in. To be honest with you, as a competitor, it's the worst match you want to be in because you know that there is a slim, tiny chance if you're not confident full through that you could be that guy that says, I quit to live to fight another day. Otherwise, get a limb snap or get injured to a level that you can't compete anymore and you're done. So it's a total pride thing. Pride by saying I quit to another man on worldwide, television. I mean, in front of the world, basically. So you gotta, I think, both of these guys, you gotta try to keep your emotions in check. Stay focused, be physical, be aggressive, and wrestle offensively as opposed to defensively.
Well, judging by the previous matches that we have seen between Storm and Gunner, I don't think that physicality and aggression, I don't think that's too far away in this match.
Well, the one that's got to keep his emotions in check, in my opinion, is Gunner. Because of, look, this man laid hands on his dad. I mean, Storm did towards Gunner's dad, as we discussed and we saw. So, Gunner's on point. Mr. Intensity can make this man say, I quit. It can happen. He has that kind of rage in him.
And plenty of rage behind that clothesline that dropped Storm. Beatdown starts with a series of right hands. Object here, not about a pin or a submission, but rather making your opponent say, I quit. Running clothesline by Storm. Well, Cowboy sends Gunner all the way outside.
Sorry, Mike, but that's basically what the referee, Brian Hebner, is here for. At the end of the day, I mean, it's just
He's got a microphone in his hand.
Exactly, to see who says, I quit. He has to ask him. Ooh. What the hell has Storm got in mind here?
Well, with the guardrail down, Storm now positioning the steel steps.
Stuff is all legal in this type of match. I quit match is basically just go for yours. Well, he's got some evil intentions in mind, does the Cowboy. Oh, God, uppercut right there. Holy smokes, that was a shot and a half.
Ringside cameras picking up the audio of those strikes from Storm. Well, Storm didn't avoid the steps that time, did he? The head of the Cowboy ringing off the steel.
Cowboy got shot with his own gun. He set those steps up, and he ate it. Got split open. It looks like Storm. I thought maybe it must have been his hair. It looked like he was bleeding from his forehead, but maybe not. It must be his hair.
Then Gunner goes flying off the steps.
What's he looking for? What's Gunner?
Realizes he has Storm down, and the opportunity to continue this physicality. Storm rolled back in while Gunner surveys the situation and the scene around the ringside area.
Looks like Gunner's got himself a little basket of goodies here. You know, when you take a kendo stick that's new and hit it against something hard like that, it spreads the bamboo.
Makes it more dangerous.
Yes, it does, and it'll cut you up more. You know, that could be why he just took a whack at that guardrail with that kendo stick. But James
enables you to slice up your opponent.
The bamboo, the wood, you know, it kind of just slices up your skin. Oh, man. Storm definitely stopped Gunner in his tracks before he even got in the ring. Oh, look at this, Mike. Look at this deal.
He's got him draped across the top. Drops down with authority to Storm.
No! Referee checking to see if Gunner quits. Hey, that man, you're going to have to put a lot more on Gunner. He's got just a boatload of pride. There's a ton of violence that Storm will dish out still.
Level of violence, it's what you'd expect with the personal history between these two. That time the throat and the neck of Gunner snapped right against the steel cable.
No! Never face.
Look at this now. Cowboy, not one but two steel chairs.
Let's see what Storm has in mind here. First doubled over, and then the vicious shot to the back.
That hurts like hell, man. I've been hit with many a steel chair in the back. You can't explain that feeling. And Storm, he just reeled back and cracked him.
Boy, you just really sense how the punishment of these competitors, and especially what we've seen for Gunner here, every time that the referee puts that microphone next to him.
Well, you know, we talked about how personal this issue is between these two men. Once you get to the I quit situation, that style of a match, it tells you how personal it truly is.
Never.
You might regret that. Gunner might regret it.
Blatant choke in the corner with the Cowboy throttling Gunner.
Block that clothesline with a boot. You see that? Great job by Storm.
Yeah, but Gunner going to try and turn it around on Storm. Storm able to get the boot up just when Gunner charged in. Off the float over now. Storm momentum of the ropes, but it's stopped with a running high knee.
No. Uh-oh. Look at Gunner here. Look at this. Trash can lid. It's coming, baby. Weapons in the string.
Oh! Repeated shots. Oh, and Storm back up as they exchange. Wow.
Good job. Just listen. Look at that trash can lids. Oh!
And how did Gunner dig down after being hit in the head that many times in a row and use the trash can against Storm.
I don't know. And Gunner, he's not done.
Diving headbutt off the top.
No!
Well, we've seen Gunner. He kind of has his own little thing that fires him up. He smashes his head into turnbuckles. So I think that those trash can lids might have motivated him a little bit. He came off the top with another headbutt. Oh, God.
Yeah, the shoulder that time.
Oh, man.
The shoulder went straight into the steel post.
You could hear his flesh and bone, his whole shoulder, the whole joint hit that post.
Look at that. Unprotected.
Whoa. He told the ref to ask him.
Gunner just laying defenseless, his body draped over the bottom rope.
You're right, Mike. Defenseless is the key word. Great point. Oh, man, I don't like this.
I don't either. Storm feels like he has him at the point where he can
steps.
put him away, and that's one way to do it.
He's done. This might be the end right here.
Storm's version of a DDT from the outside, from the apron.
Hold on, he's asking. Too much pride. Just live to fight another day, Gunner, man. You can't take it anymore. That was just face first, head and skull first, right into the steel.
What a beating Gunner has taken at the hands of Storm. Now what? The signature beer bottle.
Well, if all these weapons in there, that might be the killing blow. That's kind of what started this whole thing off.
Sure was.
By hitting Gunner's dad in the head, did Storm. So this might be the killing blow. One shot, then Gunner might have to just say, I quit.
He can't even get up to his feet.
Got to be careful, too, of that last call super kick. Oh, my God.
Wow. When he does, Storm explodes and just smashes the beer bottle right across Gunner's head.
No.
He's hanging on.
You amazed?
God, he's tough as nails, Gunner. He's a warrior. Oh, my God. Split open.
No!
You're right, the beer bottle opening up what looks to be a pretty deep cut.
You notice how Storm went and just threw a couple of shots, punches right into that open wound. Sounds gross, but that's what you have to do. Look at this now.
It's one way to do it, right?
Boston grab, so tough to breathe. That's such a painful hold.
Storm putting the pressure on the lower back of Gunner, who refuses to say, I quit. Wow.
It pulls apart your rib cage. It's tough to breathe. It's such a difficult hold.
Uh-oh. Storm shoving down. Referee Brian Hebner.
He's losing it here. Storm's in a rage.
And this
really
can't get
disqualified. Really can't get disqualified either.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh! The leather strap, the belt of Brian Hebner.
Ah, the proverbial woodshed. Here it comes, man.
Oh!
God, Gunner is just split open bad. Bleeding. Hold on.
What?
Well, the more he says no and shows his pride, the madder Storm gets. Oh my God.
Piss off.
That's a no. That's definitely a no.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Last call, super kick by Storm.
That might have knocked out Gunner cold.
Move that has gained him countless victories through the years.
Hold on, Mike, hold on. Might have been a call.
Never.
Big time toughness by Gunner. What is Storm? What does he got? He's trying to gap him open with that piece of that.
And then a blatant low blow by Storm. I'm just amazed that Gunner has been able to take this much of a beating from Storm.
We knew this thing would be physical. I thought it'd be more back and forth. And Gunner is just getting whooped. This is tough for him to come back from this.
Again, head first.
Yeah, I don't know if this might be a bad idea.
You talked about it earlier. Gunner uses those corner turnbuckle headbutts just to fire himself up. Oh, yeah, there's a reason we call him Mr. Intensity.
What a power!
And then digging down deep is Gunner. To be able to fight through everything that he's dealt with.
Storm landed it. He landed in that glass from the beer bottle. He cracked open the head of Gunner with. Look at the glass inside the back, on the back, through his skin of Storm. Lining him up for something.
Missed the kick. Up to the shoulders again.
Got it! Oh.
How is Gunner able, after everything he's gone through in this match, to dig down and have this much power?
Third time, I mean, got three of them.
That move that he calls Hanger 18, that Gunner has used, and he used it to beat Storm, you'll recall, and he just did it 3 times, back to back to back on the Cowboy.
Look at Gunner here. What's he got? What? He's going to crack him with that chair, but what's Gunner doing? What is he? Oh, we've seen this, Mike.
Oh, we certainly have.
If it's
the chair's positioned in place.
I think if he's going for a superplex, maybe those chairs are kind of far out, but
shades of our lockdown pay-per-view match.
Yes, sir, yep. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. The steel guardrail brought over the ropes by Gunner and brought into the ring.
Well, now he's setting up something. Gunner's got something in mind. Oh, Mike, look at this. Look at this.
Now it all makes sense.
Well, if Gunner is going for some type of move off these ropes, if it is a superplex or some sort of suplex, And he nails Storm with this. Storm will be broken in half. Oh, man. You could feel it.
Gunner going to have the power. He does. To suplex Storm. And the contact.
Look at the chair, Mike. Split the chair in half.
I'd be worried about Storm's back at this point.
His back is shot. Watch this. Forget about his back.
Boy, maybe even more impressive on the replay as you saw the close-up of Storm's back crashing right into the guardrail.
I would, if I'm Gunner, I'd say ask him right now. I got to say, Storm, he might be out unconscious, knocked straight out.
What did he just pick up there?
What's in his hand? I'm not sure.
Is that like that's like a shard of glass?
Well, we knew this thing was going to be graphic and vicious, and we're about to witness it, I think.
Say it! Say it!
Oh, my God.
He said it!
Your winner, Gunner!
Woo, wow. Well, that was heavy. That was Gunner winning one of the most dreaded matches a wrestler could be put in. An I Quit match. That was just heavy-duty intensity by the man deemed Mr. Intensity. Holy cow.
Violence level amped up in this I Quit matchup.
Oh, but you have those personal issues, as we discussed throughout what we saw in our video package before the match with that man Gunner's dad. And now James Storm crossed over that line. Redemption in a big way. The man known as Gunner. Wow, Mike, that was physical stuff right here. Holy cow. Storm hasn't moved yet, Mike. By the way, he's on his back.
What a series of matches we have seen between these two. And this one certainly didn't disappoint.
You can just see that man Gunner looks like he's been through a war. Because he has. Let's take a look here.
Ready to relive the violence?
Yeah. Just watch and see. I mean, from the beginning of this thing, there's a stain and hatred in the eyes of both men, and they just went at it right out of the box, Mike. For a good chunk of this match, the Cowboy was in control throughout. This was nuts. Listen to that. That just explains it all. Oh, man, that was sick, too. I mean, I forgot about that right there. I don't know how Gunner even survived that. That beer bottle, as I said earlier, was a killing blow, but he didn't quit.
And then Storm takes the belt from the referee. Whips the back of Gunner. Even hit him with the last call super kick, but not enough. Mr. Intensity fires up, and then it was time for Hanger 18.
Three of them. There were three of them. Hanger 18s, and was rolling around in glasses, Storm 2. And this was nuts. That was it. That superplex when he set up that contraption did Gunner a contraption. And this right here. Because he knew it. So basically what you heard Gunner say, when he put that glass in his hand and said, I'll rip you basically ear to ear. He threatened Storm, and Storm knew he wasn't playing around. He had no choice, Storm, but to quit.
Two incredible warriors, and I think, quite honestly, everything that you would expect from an I Quit match.
Well, listen, I'm sure you would agree with this. I mean, many of our viewers at home, I think, would agree too. We knew that Gunner had a violent side. With, his background, his military background, he's a warrior. In my opinion, he brought it to another level of violence.
How proud must his father be?
I'm sure he's extremely proud. Redemption for Gunner.
Fighting for his family, Gunner is able to be victorious tonight here at our Sacrifice pay-per-view event. And he did it. He made James Storm say those 2 words.
That's the toughest thing to do. I quit.
Incredible. Now I'm being told Knockout's title matchup is next, but first we're going to go to JB.
We continue here at Sacrifice. Unbelievable feedback to the I Quit match. We are reading each and every one of your comments. Hashtag TNA Sacrifice tonight during this pay-per-view event. Coming up next, a very personal matchup in the Knockouts division. My guest at this time, Angelina Love, along with Velvet Sky, about to challenge Madison Rayne for the Knockouts Championship.
You know, JB, I'm a little confused as to why I am being painted as the bad girl in this whole Madison situation. But I'm not going to wait until I write my autobiography to set the record straight. Okay, I am like Mother Teresa, only way hotter.
Way hotter body.
I know. You see, I came back to Impact Wrestling as a gift, like a charity. You know, the beautiful people are givers. And we took in Madison years ago when she was just an ugly little wannabe. Without us, she is nothing.
Zero.
Not even a little bit. Less than zero. In the negative. Oh. I can't even handle it. And JB, you were just talking about quitters. We offered Madison a place to come home. Oh, but apparently she's too good to be in the beautiful people. Okay, newsflash. Well, Velvet, I guess we're going to have to schedule our own celebration parade because we ain't getting no appreciation around here for what we do. You know, here's the point, JB. Madison, tonight, I am going to beat you. And I will once again break a record and be a 6-time Knockouts champion. You know, JB, this division desperately needs a makeover. And you're looking at the only 2 women who can do it. Holler!
Beautiful people have never lacked confidence. Now we're going to see if Angelina can back up her words, because it's up next, the Knockouts Championship match. Here's the tale of the tape. On Impact Wrestling, Angelina Love returned recently, reunited the BPs with Velvet Sky. The former third wheel Madison Rayne declined the invitation. April 10 on Impact, Angelina, with an assist from Velvet, defeated Brittany, ODB, and Gail Kim. That was a #1 contenders 4-way, and she became the top challenger. Now, in terms of most title reigns, Angelina Love, Madison Rayne, they're co-record holders. You just heard about it. 5 times as champions on their resume. Tonight we'll see if that recent makeover leads to Angelina regaining the title.
The following knockout contest is for the Knockouts Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by Velvet Sky, Angelina Love.
I love silhouettes.
Especially when the beautiful people are involved.
Of course. Why wouldn't I? Well, I had a nice conversation earlier today with the
What'd you say?
People. I just had a little chat with beautiful people. Sipping on some cranberry juice, a little seltzer, grand apple. Anyway, we're sitting there talking, me and Angelina Love. Angelina said to me, Taz, you realize that I'm going to make history tonight, just what she said right there in that interview with JB. I'm going to be a 6-time Knockouts champion. She was so confident in this.
And at that point, she would be the lone record holder. Since Angelina Love and Madison Rayne, both 5-time Knockout champions, Angelina Love, however, has not held the Knockouts championship since 2010.
2010, Bunny 10, who's counting? But the thing is this. I'm telling you, Angelina was telling me.
I heard you.
No, I'm not done though. She wouldn't stop saying it. 6 times, Dad, 6 times. She kept telling me 6 times. And I'm mesmerized by this girl's beauty, obviously. What am I supposed to say? You're not going to win? Yeah, of course you're going to win. What am I going to tell her?
You were shaking your head yes is what you were doing.
Yes. referee, Brian Stifler. Most action that guy's got in about, 7, 8 years.
And her opponent, your Knockouts champion, Madison Rayne.
Knockouts champion. Looks beautiful as they be.
As always.
Get the pearl white on. Love pearl white. It's not a white, it's not an off-white pearl. Maybe a silver. She's confident. Madison Rayne, all the BFF of these young ladies and beautiful people, those days are gone.
Yeah, those days so far gone that when the invitation was extended from Angelina and Velvet to join and reunite the beautiful people as a 3-member team, Madison Rayne said absolutely no way.
That's what it's about right there, the Knockouts title. Can Madison retain right here? Or will Angelina become a 6-time Knockouts champion?
The long history between these three that we detailed could certainly play a part in this match because of the familiarity that these two knockouts have with each other and their style and their offense.
Yeah, I agree, and I'm wondering if we'll see Brittany in this match at all, being that, the friendship and the way she looks up to Madison. Mike, well, I don't know if you're going to say something.
You threw it out there. What would you like me to say?
I'd like you to comment, rebuttal, something, anything. Oh, nice arm drag.
Back-to-back series of arm drags by the Knockouts champ. Velvet Sky calling for a timeout.
Everybody knows there's no timeouts in wrestling. That's in the rule book. That I've still yet to see, by the way. Madison, she's confident. The Knockout champion. You saw that grin on her face. See, Angelina, she's a veteran. She is not going to rush into anything.
I think you can say the same for the champ, Madison.
I did. I said that about her. I also said about the challenge. Is there like an echo? You're not paying attention or something? Your headset not working? What's going on here?
Angelina with a shoulder block, but then tripped up by Madison, who explodes with back-to-back. Big-time shoulder blocks.
Uh-oh. Well, this is classic. She's getting out of there.
Gonna go for that scissor stomp, the head scissors, where she tries to take Angelina's head and put it right in the mat. And the baseball slide connects.
Well, it looked like Angelina was trying to regroup, and Madison not going to have it. She knows the scheming and the slipperiness, if that is a word, of the beautiful people.
It is. Momentary lapse in terms of focus and concentration from the Knockouts champ as Madison Rayne went over to Velvet Sky. That enables Angelina to come in and drop Madison on the apron.
And Velvet Sky getting quite the chuckle out of this.
Rolled back in. Angelina drops down to the cover for 2.
That was very close. I think Velvet's a little mad at referee Brian Stifler not counting fast enough. Look at that violent punches by Angelina Love. We'll be looking at the new 6-time world champion right there, Knockout champion.
Follows up the series of strikes with the knee across the back of the head, and now the involvement of Velvet.
That's the shenanigans of the beautiful people. It always works.
Stifler taken away by Angelina Love. Referee had his back turned to the situation, and when Angelina goes for the cover, Stifler down to count 2.
Angelina can take her time, pick her spots here. She has the champion reeling, rocking the whole deal.
You're right, champ on the defensive ever since the involvement of Velvet Sky. Much like we saw in the match where Angelina became the #1 contender.
Oh, Madison Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Off the sunset, flip the roll through. And the 2 count, but Angelina right back up to her feet. And then delivers the clothesline.
Very smart. Angelina had that sense of urgency to shut down the champion with a clothesline on the run after the kick out. Very well done. What is this now?
Got the boot between the shoulder blades and then pulling back on the hair of Madison while she's tied up in the ropes. Oh, God. Well, that's one of those tough moves really to take when you never see it coming. And just the impact from behind. And now Madison has to deal with Velvet.
Let's say the referee's busy trying to keep Angelina back, and Velvet Sky do the damage. Oh.
Let's see right here on the verge of victory for a 2 count. Here is Angelina.
Referee don't have eyes in the back of his head. He's got a bald head, so maybe he could have eyes. That would be a little weird, but he doesn't. I don't see them anyway.
But check this out. Almost like a surfboard. Oh, man. Variation at the same time. The leg scissors.
Nice submission hold. For that little extra leverage maneuver right there on the outside by Velvet. Those big furry boots.
Yeah, Angelina has to be careful there because her shoulders were
stacked her up and pinned her. Madison had the wherewithal to lean back and get a pin cover. And shots by Madison. She does not want to lose her Knockouts title. Bringing it here.
Yeah, clothesline after clothesline from the champ. Oh! And then a big-time kick. Madison doesn't go for the cover. Instead, going to drag Angelina back up. And now it's her opportunity here.
She went for this before. Couldn't get it.
To go back to the well with the scissor stomp and hit first. Repeatedly into the mat goes Angelina.
Might have knocked Angelina loopy here. She doesn't even know where she's at. Steve Madison not rushing out to that ring. Wait a minute. Whoa. Got them both.
Yeah, flying off the apron. Madison Rayne hits the cross body block, taking down both Velvet and Angelina in the process.
Let's take a look here. Look at this. Nice high cross body off the apron. Body, Knockouts champion taking out the beautiful people.
Stifler putting in the count as Madison first up to her feet. Champ realizes that she's got to roll Angelina back in to get the pin or submission victory.
Yeah, we got to be careful because Angelina.
Whoa, watch this, watch this. That's the raindrop. Sort of an inverted overdrive type move.
That was well done.
And it's a move that we have seen in the past from Madison on many occasions. Oh, that time went for the spear, but instead ended up shoulder first.
Oh, Madison,
outside
be
into
careful,
the post,
be
and there's the
careful.
Botox injection. Ooh, man. Big time bicycle super kick. On the cover. Ooh, on the verge, but no, only 2.
No, Angelina thinks it was 3. It was not 3. She's throwing a hissy fit.
Almost a 6-time knockout champion.
Just missed. Hashtag hissy fit.
Huh?
You got it. Hissy fit.
That's what you said, huh?
Hold on. Hey, wait. Angelina now. Gonna saw through the air. The blonde. Oh, nobody there.
Misses the top rope crossbody block. Madison coming right at her with the spear. That time she made contact. Can the champ follow up? And again, the referee distracted.
Velvet got a little.
Madison's got the pin.
Yeah, but Velvet had a little. Well, referee never saw that.
Oh, it looks like she was sprayed, and the eyes are sprayed. And then Angelina is able to win the title for the 6th time.
Your winner and new Knockouts champion, Angelina Love.
She's got a can of hairspray in her hand.
I don't care about the hairspray. She did it. Angelina said it. Mike 6 times. 6 times knockout champion. You can't say you've done that.
You're not concerned about how she wins the title?
No.
With the involvement of Velvet Sky using a can of hairspray to spray at the eyes of the champ?
Well, I don't. The referee
You're just
didn't
going
see
to
it.
overlook that.
All's fair in love and war, and when hot chicks fight, the referee never saw Brian Stifler because he had his back turned. He got pushed out of the way. If something happened, I'm looking at the end of the day, Angelina's the 6-time knockout champion. Did you not see that, Mike? Did you see it?
Let's take another look.
All right. Let's see how they cheated, right?
Let's see exactly how Angelina...
Well, let's not see how they cheated first. Let's go to a video package of the
There it is.
But there's how they cheated. Yeah, you're right.
Blinding
Oh,
Madison Rayne, enabling Angelina to come up from behind. Oh, and she used the trunks also. She held the trunks on the pin.
Hey, by any means necessary. Angelina said it. She did it. She said, I'm going to become a 6-time knockouts champion. She did it. Congrats. Hey, Angelina, I'm happy for you, even though Mike's not.
Well, for Angelina Love, it is mission accomplished with a huge assist from Velvet Sky. Angelina Love, 6-time knockouts champion, as we send it to JB.
Thank you very much. New knockouts champion here at Sacrifice. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, Bully Ray, about to go one-on-one against Bobby Roode in a tables match.
JB, when I showed up here today, they said, Bully, we're giving you about 2 minutes to talk about the match between you and Bobby Roode. A tables match. I told them, I don't want to talk. I'm done talking. I want to fight. And I want to fight Bobby Roode. Bobby, you are one hell of a wrestler, probably one of the best wrestlers in the world today. But this ain't a wrestling match. This is a fight. This is a table match. This is my wheelhouse. This is my backyard. You got everybody in the impact zone and everybody all over the world just begging me to put your Canadian ass through a table. And if you listen, Bobby, if you listen in your dressing room right now, I bet you could hear those people chanting, tables, tables, tables. Bobby Roode, I would not want to be you tonight. You have put me through more tables in the past couple of months than anybody has. Tonight, I am coming for you, I am going through you, and I am putting you through a table.
It is up next here at Sacrifice.
Lockdown is going to be the most important night in my professional career. I am willing to give you 10% of TNA ownership, Bobby. I have to have a captain.
You have a deal.
I want to introduce to you the special referee for tonight's Lethal Lockdown.
Bully Ray took away an opportunity for me. Opportunity of becoming an owner of this company.
Bobby Roode is going to win this match for his team. You can see it.
Oh my God! What the hell just happened? Me! And now, you're gonna find out why you paid to be wrong.
I don't want to talk anymore, Bobby.
Bully Ray, the tables are set.
I put you through a table. You put me through a table. No more talking.
I just gave you another taste of your own medicine. You just went through another table courtesy of the It Factor, Bobby Roode. You're barking up the wrong tree, Bully Ray. You're messing with the wrong guy. You see, I'm not gonna run, I'm not gonna hide, I'm gonna fight!
Bobby Roode, you mess with the bully, you get the horns. And tonight, you get the tables. A lot of them.
You don't double-cross me! The It Factor is back! The leader of the selfish generation is back 1,000%! And Bully Ray, you're going to be the first victim.
This is is a tables match. The first man to go through a table is the loser. Introducing first from Toronto, Canada, the actor of professional wrestling, Bobby Roode.
Taz, I would ask you if Bobby Roode could beat Bully Ray at his own game. And as we just witnessed in the video package, repeatedly, Bobby Roode has done so. But now, this is the opportunity for Roode to prove to the world that he can beat Bully in a tables match, that signature match of Bully Ray.
Gotta tell you, my opinion, I think that Bobby Roode has definitely renting some space in the head of Bully Ray in regards to tables.
How can he not?
You know, and we heard Bully say it. He put me into the more tables than anyone. So, you know, Bobby Roode has his number. I hate to use that cliche, but it seems like Bobby Roode has been one step ahead of Bully in regards to being put to a table. And I explained to you earlier what a rubber match was, Mike. I'm explaining here. I'm just a wealth of knowledge out here.
Thank God for you.
And his opponent from Hell's Kitchen, New York, Bully Ray!
Fired up. Fired up.
Swinging the chain. A fired up Bully Ray. Looking and talking directly to you, Taz, as he makes his way down to the tables match.
Well, because he probably heard what I said in the entrance area, because he knows what I'm saying is probably true.
The rent in the space.
Yeah, that Bobby Roode, so he's trying to prove to me, not that he's proving it to me, but you get my drift, he's saying, I'm going to show you too. Hey, you know what? Bully Ray can pull it off. Well, we can win the match. One of my best friends, I'd love to see him win this thing. I just don't know if he can pull it off. Actually, probably is my best. I don't have a lot of friends. Probably my only friend.
You just said earlier how everybody loves you. Everybody on the roster, you talked about it. All the announcers love you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, everybody loves me. Oh, yeah. All right. A lot of intensity here by big bad Bully Ray. Bobby Roode being his typical stoic self. Stoic, I say. Sit, wait, and ready. I like it. I like it.
Can't believe you didn't get upset at Bully Ray for using your term wheelhouse.
I didn't really invent that.
I saw you cringe.
Oh. Well, they said they would do it. They're doing that table, champ. Oh, a whole lot of bad attitude that right now. I love it. Two guys that have been respected in locker rooms worldwide.
You better be not afraid of you. You better be afraid. I'm the master of the table. Do something. Do something.
We will see if Bobby Roode is the master of the tables match, as he says.
It's a play on the it factor.
I got it. Total lack of respect there from Roode to Bully.
Can you play?
No. Comes right out, rights and lefts. Again, the first man to go through a table loses the match.
That's basically how this thing's going to go down. Oh, wow.
Back body drop. The back-to-back clotheslines, and then straight down with the side slam.
You watch Bully Ray, you can see all the years of experience and his athleticism for such a big, large man. His quickness, his footwork. Tremendous footwork for a guy as big as he is.
I think one of those clotheslines may have split the lip of Bobby Roode.
Look at this. Oh, there it is.
All punctuated by the elbow to the top of the head.
1, 2,
talking to himself. Got no help. Oh, listen, Bully loves this. He's going to get his own table, and they're chanting tables. He loves it.
You shocked that Bully Ray does love that kind of reaction from the crowd?
He loves it. He feeds off of it. Oh, I guess he's going to do something on the outside, because he set the leg, he pulled the legs out.
What's this? Thought for a second he was going to try and introduce a second table.
Ooh, took a little long. Took a little long on the outside.
Now he pays. Bully Ray paying the price as Roode's right on him with the offense.
Whoa. He was going to land on that table there for a second. I didn't realize where it was. That would have been match over. Little stops right on the sternum, man.
You are right inside the guardrail with the camera picking up the power behind those boots by Roode. Oh, but Bully able to turn it around on Roode.
Yeah, I don't know if he went in that peck first, like his chest or his shoulder. That was a nasty, nasty sound the way Roode's body hit that ring post. Now this is the second table Bully's going for here. Set him up, Joe. You know that, right?
Oh, my. And again, just that momentary lapse.
Yeah, you just...
Bully comes back to haunt him.
That's the thing with the it factor, Bobby Roode. He's always a step ahead of you. You can't wait. Can't wait with him. Bully's got tables everywhere. 2 on the outside.
Whoa. Bully able to put on the brakes. Again, first man to go through the table will lose this tables match.
You got to be careful near those tables. Could you imagine if Bully Ray gets put through a table here by Bobby Roode in his own match? Whew, that would kill his pride.
And think of the bragging rights that Bobby Roode would have in terms of having that on his resume.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Mike. I'm just trying to watch to see what I'm a little stepping behind it and trying to see what Roode is doing.
Not only positioning the table, but the way that he's got it angled in the corner.
Yeah, like a ramp, kind of like on an angle, so you can do a lot of different things to a guy like that.
Whoa.
Bully might run him through it.
No. Roode able to drop down instead and surprises him with the drop kick.
Surprised me. You don't see many drop kicks in a table match. Anyone can do it. It's Roode.
Powerful corner clothesline by Roode.
Squisher right there in the corner.
But then Bully answers with big-time power behind that.
Gotta watch it. Got that right across. Here we go. The table's set up. Nice neck breaker right there by Bobby Roode, the it factor. Drilling Bully with that beautiful neck breaker.
All part of the wear down process for Bobby Roode, who now has other ideas. Instead of angled in the corner, Roode going to set up the table. And let's see what he comes up with here.
Oh, man. I think Roode might just do a basic vertical. He's going to look close, but he could maybe hit a vertical suplex.
And if he does, you know that with the weight of Bully Ray.
Couldn't get him up. Uh-oh, here we go.
Quick reversal by Bully. Roode up. Oh! Roode fights it off and answers back with a knee.
Well-placed knees, and here goes Roode. He's hell-bent on nailing this suplex. He's but he had the Bully.
Yeah, you saw Roode look over his shoulder to make sure that he had the proper distance.
Nice counter. Really good counter there. Our live audience here. Orlando fully behind Bully Ray. Remember, first man goes through a table, loses the match.
And Roode snaps the neck of Bully as he comes flying out of the corner. It really has been an amazing transformation in terms of fan reaction to Bully Ray ever since our lockdown pay-per-view.
Well, he changed the face of a lot of things that Bully. This man here, Bobby Roode, was going to have 10% ownership of the company. And Bully took that away from him. Bully screwed over TNA President Dixie Carter, everything.
And remember, at the same time, because of Bully's actions, MVP became Director of Operations.
That's right. There goes Roode. Here we go.
Yeah, weakened Bully.
Mocking, yeah, he's mocking Bully.
That'll rent more space in his head.
Tough, he's so strong, Bully Ray, to get him up. Great counter, great counter.
The back body drop by Bully. Now it's Roode who's in the weakened condition. Oh my.
Yeah, that's the thing with Roode. He's so quick to counter. You never know when it's going to come. Uh-oh. Look where Bully is, Mike.
Bully's in trouble.
Oh, he's going to Yuri Nagel right through him.
No, Roode able to fight it off instead.
And they're flirting around by that table. It's dangerous.
Oh,
God almighty. What a chop. Oh, buddy. That'll leave a little mark.
Chopping down the tree. Roode drops down. And again, you talked about by the table how dangerous this is.
Chest will be like Canadian bacon. Here we go.
Roode able to avoid what looked like was going to be a powerbomb attempt. A second time he does as well.
Man, it's just like human chess. Move for move, move for move. Keeps countering. Oh, it's it.
Wait.
Foot down again. But the ref.
I don't think the referee saw that because of the contact that was made. Bobby Roode goes through the table. And by all rights here, Bully Ray
got kicked right in the face. The ref, it looked like something.
But Bully should be the winner of this match right here.
Ref's out. He got popped. It was so quick. Ref's not moving. Referee Brian Stifler in that corner's not moving. Bobby Roode definitely put through that table.
Bully Ray just realizing that the referee is down.
Yeah, let's take a look here. What happened to the ref? Oh, I think it was right before that. What happened to the ref? That angle didn't show us. I think when he got picked up, the ref got kicked. Smart by Bully. Don't waste time. Go after. Get another table in there. Yep. That's the right thing to do.
Fans demanding one more table.
Got to get another ref out here or something. I don't know. Ref's moving around a little bit. He's coming through too, maybe.
And Bully going to now position and set up another table after he put Roode through the first table, but the referee down and never saw it.
Referee is still down, and Bully, he don't care. He just wants to put Roode through another table.
And you know that Bully, wait a minute, whoa. Oh, wow. How was Roode able to come up with the power to catch him with the spine buster?
Out of nowhere.
Again, the referee is still down.
Yeah, they got to try and get him up. Right now, these guys are they're sunk right into their match here. They don't care about refs. I don't blame them. I wouldn't either.
Whoa, 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 up on the shoulders. That usually means the Roode bomb. Oh, instead, Bully eats the elbow in the corner.
Might be the end right here, Bully. Oh! Wow, that was great.
Caught him in mid-flight, in mid-move with the cutter.
Yeah, but Roode's smart. He knows he's in bad shape. He's getting out of that ring. Bully Ray, he couldn't capitalize, though.
Yeah, Roode's strategy at this point, pretty simple. Just get away from that table in the ring. Fans pointing to Bully.
Yeah, where Roode was.
Roode's on the far side.
Bunch of stooges. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Ooh! Look at this. Oh. Wait a minute. He's not no way Bully's thinking. He's got him on two tables here. Bully.
He just comes right off the apron here. He could drive Roode right through the tables.
Through two tables. Oh, wait. Oh, no.
What?
Our audience is telling Bully go up higher, and he's digging it. This is definitely not in his wheelhouse.
I was just going to say. How shocked are you to see Bully go high risk like this?
He's going to get him. What? Mike, what's that?
Wait a minute. Oh. What just happened right there?
Who is that? What's going on here? Mike, you know, you hear that voice, Mike? God, you gotta be kidding me. Wow.
Ever double cross me again? Do you understand me? Do you understand me, you piece of trash? Ever.
Wow, talk about being one step ahead. Wow, I'll tell you,
I'm speechless. I got to tell you, I'm speechless.
That came out of nowhere. She was just dressed as a ring tech on the outside, or photographer or something. Yeah, disguised, exactly. Wow, Mike, that was crazy. You heard what she said.
Double cross.
Don't ever double cross me. Holy cow. Bully pushed from Dixie Carter through two tables.
And Bobby Roode is the victor. Bobby Roode wins this tables match.
Oh, never ever in a million years expected that. I don't think Bobby Roode even expected it. He'll take the win, though. Can't blame him for that. Look at the wreckage that Bully ran through, thanks to Dixie Carter.
I just can't get over that. But I guess we should. I guess when you think about how, and you mentioned it just earlier in the match, how the face of our company changed because of the actions of Bully Ray at Lockdown.
Well,
and I'll tell you what, our TNA president, she'll never forgive him for that.
No. Well, listen, you know how the old cliche, right? You play with fire, you get burned. And that's exactly what happened. Bully Ray played with fire, and that fire is TNA president Dixie Carter. That's why MVP is here running wrestling operations. It's because of Bully. I mean, Dixie Carter just really got, was screwed bad here. Not here now, but by Bully as a recent.
Lockdown.
At Lockdown, thank you. So the thing is, you could just see revenge was in mind in a heavy way on Dixie, from Dixie, and she got it tonight on Bully.
Yeah, what a way to gain that redemption for our TNA president. Taz, we need to talk about our main event, World Heavyweight title matchup. Magnus sent quite a message this past Thursday night.
Oh, you sure did, buddy. I mean, listen, we saw it on Impact Wrestling. I mean, complete aggressiveness, intensity, complete rage by Magnus, the former World Heavyweight champion, on the current champion, Eric Young. Eric beat down in a nasty way with a steel weapon, a steel chair by Magnus. Can Magnus bring that rage into this match? If he does, we're a new champion.
That's the question that we will answer in just moments. But first, we send it to JB.
Coming up next here at Sacrifice, it's our main event, the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Showtime, Eric Young defending against my guest at this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your next champion speaking. And I want you all to look around. Look who's with me. Nobody. You see, the biggest criticism leveled against me in my championship reign was my association with Dixie Carter, with EC3, with Rockstar Spud, and the Monster Abyss. But tonight, I stand alone at Sacrifice. And EY, you had the nerve to call me a paper champion when you stand out there and lie to these people, telling them that you're just like them, that you're one of them. That makes you a liar, a phony champion, and a joke. But I'm not laughing tonight. And I wasn't laughing on Thursday when I took out you and the Monster Abyss. But that's not me. And tonight, I'll show you who I am, a thinking man's competitor. And you'll find it out, one athlete to another, at Sacrifice in the main event, when I take back what's mine. So you can call me a paper champion. You can call me whatever you want. You can call me the scum of the earth. I don't care. You can call me Wreck-It Ralph, because there's no one I'd rather be than me. And tonight, it's never been more true. Because I'm not a paper champion. And I'm not going to be a joke champion. I'm going to be the real world's champion.
They said you aren't big enough. You don't look the part. You were just a role player. No one will take you serious. You are here just to make the people laugh. You could never be world champion. It simply will not happen. But it did. That's a lifetime of work.
Out here, we're all holding on, waiting for our time to come. Out here, my dear, it's a war tonight, and now I know we have to fight. Out here, hold your tears, show your
prototypical world champion. I don't have a world champion's face. I don't have a world champion's physique. There's a lot of things I don't have, but what I've always had, my heart. I am just like you. I am one of you. Things are gonna change around here. We're gonna do it our way.
He's a fraud, manipulating the people into believing that he's one of them. It's real easy for people to get behind the people that they perceive to be underdogs because those people validate the people in the audience and their own miserable, unaccomplished lives. I'm not one of them, and I never will be.
Magnus versus me at Sacrifice. You will see two wrestlers at their pinnacle, two wrestlers at their absolute best. It will be a war. I'm not the prototypical champion. I'm one of you, and you know as well as I do. He's gonna have to put me down permanently to take that belt from me.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, it's up next. It is our Sacrifice main event. Yes, it is time for our World Heavyweight Championship match. After months of hearing that he wasn't deserving, that he was nothing more than a paper champion, Taz, the pre-match comments of the challenger Magnus made it obvious to me that he's out to silence his critics. He says he stands alone, and I think we're going to find out if Magnus can prove himself as a real world champ.
I like the way Magnus has been conducting himself, I should say, since he's lost the title. I got to tell you, I definitely like the amount of rage and insanity that he brought out this past Thursday on Impact. This is what he just said for that video package. This is what he said. That's not me. I'm a thinking man's wrestler. You just kind of sent the message to our champion on Thursday.
Called him a fraud, too.
Fraud, he sure did.
Biggest night of Eric Young's career was back on April the 10th on Impact Wrestling. You'll recall, Eric not only won a gauntlet to become the #1 contender, but later that same night, he cashed in his title shot, and he defeated Magnus to become world champion for the first time.
Well, there's no doubt that Eric Young earned it. So there's no doubt he earned it, for sure. Definitely earned the championship. If he can get past Magnus, who seems to be really in the zone here tonight. So you got to wonder how long until he does lose the title. I think that's going to happen possibly here tonight because he's such a wild card, Eric Young.
Well, he's certainly unpredictable, but to me that's the beauty of the World Heavyweight Champion Eric Young as we send it center ring to JB.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA official Mr. Brian Hebner. And now, live from Universal Studios Orlando, it's your main event of the evening for the TNA Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, standing in the corner to my left, he weighed in this morning at 252 pounds. And proudly represents his home of the United Kingdom. He is the challenger. This is Magnus. And introducing, standing in the corner to my right, he weighed in this morning at 235 pounds and comes to us from Nashville, Tennessee. He is the current reigning and defending TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Showtime, Eric Young.
That's the prize that they're fighting for. The World Heavyweight Championship goes to the winner of our Sacrifice main event. How about Eric Young's first championship defense? He defeated his former partner, Abyss, in a Monsters Ball match. Tonight, Taz, he steps into the spotlight, his first pay-per-view title match.
Yep.
Will he survive the pressure? You sounded earlier from your comments like you questioned Eric's ability to survive that kind of pressure.
Well, it's just new. It's just, you know, listen. Once you get past the initial shock of, hey, I'm the new World Heavyweight Champion, and he defended his title already in a Monsters Ball match, now you got to defend it on a regular basis against a fella like Magnus. And it was cool going down memory lane, seeing a video of Eric Young's career here. Mike, you've called all those matches.
Every one of those matches, and you had to see in that video the transformations, all the different stages of his career, finally culminating in the World Heavyweight title win on April the 10th. I think what you were saying earlier, and nobody knows this better than you, a former World Heavyweight champion, it's one thing to win the World Heavyweight title, it's another to keep it.
Oh, yeah, buddy. That's the thing right there. That's what people don't realize. That is the number one issue. You know, getting to the top of the mountain. Once you're on top of that mountain, they're all coming. They're all climbing that mountain. And you got to kick them down off that mountain when they're at the bottom of your feet. That's the problem. Everyone's coming for your title.
Yeah, the target is on Eric Young. And this is Magnus' opportunity to regain that championship.
See, you know, Eric's being Eric. EY's being EY. Entertaining, crazy, wild and nuts. That's him.
You think of his mind games here early on?
Yeah, I think so. I think by Magnus towards EY, I don't think it worked, though, honestly.
Yeah, especially since Eric maybe played a little mind games with him by showing that off-the-wall side. Wow.
Sitting through that side headlock, that tightens the hold. Very smart. A veteran maneuver by our world champion. Those young wrestlers out there, you don't just get a side headlock and lay on a mat. You sit through the hold. It makes the hold tighter.
Well, I think there's one thing that you agree with. While Eric Young may have had much notoriety through the years as an entertainer, no one doubts his in-ring ability, and he has proven that.
Oh, no. Listen. There's no doubt about it. Look, between those ropes, he's extremely credible. He proves that. He's proved that for years. That's not a hard sell. That's a truth sell. You know. Oh, look at that athleticism of the challenger there. The Magnus just does perfect stuff. And again, back to that side headlock. Eric Young, the world champ, one step ahead of the challenger. And that's got to be pissing off the challenger, Magnus.
Especially in light of his comments prior to the match.
See, I'm not going to go to that place I was on Thursday. I'm a thinking man's wrestler.
Yeah, almost as if he wants to prove to the world that he can out-wrestle Eric Young. Oh.
Might have just right there.
Watch this quick cover here by the challenger.
Surfboard move here. Knee right in the spine of Eric Young while he pulls. You can see his knee right there while he pulls the arms back.
Wow.
Nice. Oh, well, great job by both men there. But nice go behind, quick takedown by Magnus.
How about the tenacity right there of Magnus after being taken off of his feet when EY surprised him with the kick to come right back. Eric drops down, Magnus out to the floor.
Seems like Magnus is just trying to out-grapple EY. Whoa. And EY's one step ahead of him. Trying to regroup a little bit. Challenger trying to regroup.
Yeah, and slow down Eric's offense, but he doesn't slow down that slingshot crossbody block.
Let's take another look here. Watch this. Eric Young, the world champion. Great job right there, taking out the challenger.
Oh, and then Eric comes off the apron. Magnus this time saw him coming and planted him on the floor.
Breaks the count, does Magnus right there. Gotta get a pain chance in.
Challenger rolls the new champion. Follows up for the cover, and Eric gets the shoulder up before 3.
Let's take a look at here. The power slam, I believe, on the outside. Catches Eric off the air.
What a thud. Resounding thud outside. Eric goes bridging suplex for 2.
Some kind of a version of a Northern Lights unique way here. Eric did that, but man, clothesline. Oh, boy. Talk about a shot, huh, Mike?
Vicious side of Magnus with the clothesline. Follow pin with the lateral for 2.
See the velocity behind the way he wound up his arm before he hit that clothesline. That was well done.
And again, as you touched on earlier here, he goes from that clothesline into this wrestling hold to try and prove that he can out-wrestle Eric Young.
What's the thing? Magnus prides himself, got a rear chin lock. He prides himself on being a wrestler's wrestler, a thinking man's wrestler. Catch can. He's a European. He's an English wrestler. So that's kind of, you know the history better than anybody, Mike, of English grapplers.
And he's the first British World Heavyweight Champion in 108 years. That was what Magnus accomplished when he won the title.
I know you recently, before he lost his title, you talked to Magnus about that, how proud he was of that.
Absolutely. It's one of those things that he will have on his resume going forward for all times, and how proud he is of his country and what he's accomplished. Oh my, well-placed knee.
Might be starting to see here the beginning of the end of our world champ here.
And just judging by the reaction of Eric, that knee that may have been intended for the midsection maybe went a little further south.
Sometimes that happens. For the world title, referee's going to give a lot of leeway on this thing. It's the big boy stuff right here. World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
How about the impact behind that right hand?
He picked his spot, did Magnus. He waited for the opening and drilled.
Motions to the crowd that he's going to finish Eric off.
Eric, our champion, very resilient. Loads of fight in him.
Boy, he rocked him with the jawbreaker. Went springing off the ropes. Quickly taken down by Magnus.
Look at this. Camel clutch right here.
Cranking back on the head, the chin.
Sticking to the game plan that Magnus has. Trying to humble the World Heavyweight Champion.
Referee Brian Hebner right on top, surveying the situation. Eric able to free his arms from the camel clutch, but then Magnus drops down with all of his weight across the lower back and goes right back to it.
Smart. Stay on it. No reason to stop. It's working. You're pulling apart this guy's rib cage, his neck. You worked on his neck and head area. Magnus very patient.
And judging by the look on his face, very confident at this point. Again, Eric going to try and come up with a counter. He was able to do it once. Oh. Sudden stop that time. Maybe that answered what Magnus did earlier to Eric.
This reversal here, let's see what. Wow, both guys had the same thing in mind. Stereo cross body blocks.
And with both the champ and the challenger down, referee putting in the count. Challenger first to his feet.
Yeah, Magnus looks pretty good right. Oh, again, both men with the same thing in mind.
And both connect with the clothesline.
That Magnus is a big dude. I mean, and you know, Eric Young has been getting beat up on here. And then to collide with someone the size of Magnus, not good.
And again, it's Magnus, who's up to his feet at the 8 count. The mid-ring exchange. Let's see who gets the better of this.
Punch for punch, slugging down here. Nice quick drop down. Oh, flying forearm. Hits the spot it needed to hit.
And the clothesline. A fired up world heavyweight champion shot off into the corner.
Oh!
Outside in with the shoulder
block.
Watch
EY, watch him, watch him.
That's one step ahead.
Oh, look at this, Mike. He's going for that pile driver.
Instead, it's a belly to belly as Magnus is planted with the suplex.
Think he's thinking elbow here? No, he's going moonsault probably. Oh! See what I mean? He's a wild horse. He just tries different stuff and out of nowhere. Oh, man.
Yeah, missed the moonsault. Magnus powers down the champ. You know, both of these men have used the top rope elbow drop to success, and that time Magnus hit it. Goes for the cover.
I get it.
A leg hook. That one was close.
Eric Young he's having a hard time. He kicked out, but he's having a hard time getting up to string a few moves together because of the beatdown he sustained.
That time able to float over. Going to go
wait,
wheelbarrow
wait.
here.
Oh! Good job by the champion. There we go.
Magnus down.
There we go.
And it's Eric's turn to hit the top rope elbow.
He did it, man.
Here it is. Here's the cover. Here's the pin.
Got him. Oh. Shocked. He's in shock, EY. Oh, boy.
He tried the pile driver earlier. It was blocked and countered by Magnus. Eric going to go for it again.
Nice sweeping the legs to go for that.
Kingsland
Cloverleaf. Here it is. Formerly known as the Texas Cloverleaf.
There it is. Step over. Now all the pressure is applied.
Painful deal here.
Ring positioning at this point looks good for the challenger.
In the middle of the body. Earlier he had that camel clutch on. Working the core. He had the castles of the rib cage. The middle of the body. Eric Young fighting to get there, though. He does.
Champ gets the rope break.
He's in pain. Eric's in a lot of pain here. The champ's in trouble. In trouble. Watch out.
Well, this time, Eric able to duck that quick clothesline.
Left that other leg in, hooked all the way. It's enough pressure there to... He's going for a scorpion here.
Right.
Or sharpshooter, whatever you want to call it. But he
never really thought that he had.
He's got some long legs, Magnus, so there's a lot of leg to deal with there.
The full pressure applied to that submission hold.
He never had it locked in all the way. It was enough to cause some pain for Magnus, though. What's he want? Oh! Ate a right hand.
Eric Young goes high risk. Magnus quickly follows up.
Oh!
Here it is. Here's the pin. Here's the cover.
The champ! Frustration right there. Magnus wants so bad to regain his championship.
And do it his way, too.
With the fight inside the current champion, Eric Young. No quickness, guys. Uh-oh.
I thought this was all about out-wrestling Eric Young.
Looks like he's got some kind of a crowbar or something, or like a pry, something to pry nails out with a steel weapon. Good job by the referee.
Unfortunately, Now Eric's got a chance for the pile driver right here. Oh, got it.
Oh, boy.
Here goes the champ. Here goes the cover. Here we go.
2. Oh, wow.
Wow. You talked about frustration from Magnus earlier.
He had him.
Eric can't believe he didn't get the 3 count. What about the condition of Magnus after the pile driver?
Well, when you take a pile driver like that, good luck. Smart by Eric. World champ going for it again. Look at the counter. Look at the counter, Mike.
Double him over with the boot.
Blocked it.
Oh, and then the catapult. Magnus out of the corner.
Go for it again.
Yes,
He's going for it again.
Got it. Pile driver. Whoa. Not going for the cover. Instead,
he's going to stick him with this elbow.
Eric's going to elbow. Oh, he stuck him all right. Top rope elbow. Magnus shoulders down. Eric covers, and Eric keeps the title. Your winner of the match, and still TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Showtime, Eric Young.
Man, that was a hell of a main event right there. True veteran maneuver right there by Eric Young, the world champion. He nailed the pile driver, didn't get the win, then nailed it again. Hustled up to the top rope. Dropped a huge elbow. I gotta say, I didn't think he was gonna walk out of here with that world title, but Eric Young proved me wrong.
This was for all the people who doubted Eric Young, who said, no, you can't do it. You're not good enough. We talked about it earlier. One thing to win the championship, another to keep it, and it's another successful title defense for Eric Young.
See right here, the pile driver. I believe that might have been the second one. Yes, it was. And then he hustled up, drills this elbow, and gets the victory, retains his title. Shocked the hell out of me, gotta tell you. Magnus put a hell of a fight up. Hell of an effort by Magnus.
You're right, great effort by the challenger Magnus, even in defeat.
Did it by himself, too. Even though he lost, did it by himself, Magnus.
He stood alone. But tonight at Sacrifice, it wasn't enough for Magnus. Because EY does it again. Another successful title defense. Eric Young, the World Heavyweight Champion.